Hello and welcome to another week of Sambo iRacing. We're back in the Toyota GR86 at Oulton Park with the Fosters layout. Now, this has been recorded for the Buttkicker Cup, so it does have the fixed setup with the traction control set to 1 and the ABS set to 2. If you do have any questions, let me know in the comments. And yeah, let's start the lap. Okay, let's start the hot lap. Smashing out along the straight, in fourth gear, over to the left-hand side, looking for these signs, then just lightly on the brakes, get in on the throttle nice and early, exit nice and wide, keeping your right-hand tyres on the rumble strip. Over to the right-hand side, just a lift here, cutting the corner, back on the gas, and braking hard here. You can actually cut that corner and go with your right-hand tyres on the inside of the bollard. But it is tricky. It is worth about a tenth. I don't recommend it, because it's also very close to an off-track as well. Come to this corner, lightly braking, down to third, getting on the gas, aggressive on the curbs there. Looking for the final braking marker after this sign and before the marshal's hut. Down to second gear, cut the corner, back on the gas, don't exit too wide. And there we have it, over and across the line in a, what was it? 105.865. Obviously this is recorded before the week started, so I can't tell you how good that is, but it felt fast for me. Right, breakdown lap next. Okay, now for the breakdown lap. So as we come into Old Hall Corner, what we're looking for, this Two Brothers Racing sign on the left-hand side. As we get there, we're going to lightly go on the brakes, I say lightly, to about 60%. We're going to trail it off, and we're going to drop it down to third gear, and we're going to get back on the gas well ahead of the apex, as you can see here. We're cutting it on the right-hand side. That means our right-hand tyres are going in the muddy bit between the grass and the rumble strip. And it's going to let us exit nice and wide here. This is very grippy, as you can see. Back over to the right hand side, and then just as we get to this dip here, as you can see, once we're under compression, we're going to start turning the car. We're going to do a big lift down to 0. We're cutting this corner on the left hand side, sorry, and then we're back on the gas nice and early. Our next braking zone is going to be the end of this dark patch coming up here, as you can see, and as we get there, we're going to brake quite hard, dropping it down to second gear. And as I say, you can actually get your right-hand tyre and run it over the grass right next to this no-cut curb. But if you go about 2 inches to the right of the perfect line, it's an off-track. So I'm not recommending it. I did do it. It was faster, but only about a tenth. So I don't want to include it on my guide, because people that are watching my guide are probably not going to be able to nail that, 12 times in a row. Then we're on the gas nice and early. We're just letting the traction control actually sort that out for us. Flat through here, nice wide entry, up to third gear. You can cut the corner a little bit. We won't actually need to exit that wide here because the car's not fast enough. Staying in fourth gear. And now our next braking marker is this last tree on the left hand side. And as we get there, we're going to brake up to about 50%, trail it off nice and early. I'm aggressive on this curbing, so much so that I actually send my car into orbit a little bit here. And then as I land, I'm already in third gear and on full power, cutting this corner as well. Exiting nice and wide. And our final braking marker, so it's it's just past halfway between this turn right sign and the marshal's hut with the number 22 on it just coming up. So as we get there, we're going to brake again quite hard, dropping it down to third, dropping it down to second, trailing off the brake. And so that as we get to the apex, we're trying to get back onto full power as quickly as possible. It is quite a slippy corner, and you will exit out quite wide. And then we're hugging it around to the left-hand side and crossing the line. And that's the lap. Final time coming up with the driving line on. I've been Sambo iRacing. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. See you in the week.